Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Overseer Mountains, episode 8. And where we left off, we were doing some mineshaft running and do some stuff like that. But today, guys, is something special. We got a lot planned, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode after our 3-week break is back. So, we are done on break. We had a good, refreshing time. We kept doing a few things over break. But that's the most important thing right now, guys. But anyway, let's get right into it. So we are getting a bunch of supplies because we're going on a mining run. And we are not ending this episode on a loss this time. As you guys know, I've been working on getting more diamonds. Today, we are getting ready to start our 3-parter episodes, which is 9 to 11. Those episodes are going to be 1 hour and 20 minutes long. We're going to be traveling because we're going on a big trip. But we're going to a stronghold. That's our main goal, is to find one. But the closest one to us on our current map is 6,000 blocks away. So, this episode, and in between this episode and episode 9, we're going to be heading out on a journey to a stronghold, find it, and we're grabbing all the books that we can see, all their loot, all their supplies, everything we can use to put back into this base so we can finally set up an enchantment table. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode. I've been working on all kinds of stuff in between episodes when I last played before my break. As you can see, we got this furnace room I've been constructing. It's not going to be fully done. I'm going to need some rails because I made the design on my flat test server, which I might make a build it video on it too. But today we're going mining. So let's go down to the mine. Let's go to bed real quick. But our goal is to get this done. This is the room we've been clearing up off cam. We got lava now. But we're going to go mine and get some more diamonds, hopefully. We're not going back to the nether for now. After what happened last time. As you guys remember, I died. First time, though. Not bad. But we're doing good, guys. We are doing good. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying me doing survival instead of all the creative stuff. We got a lot more videos planned. The podcast is coming up. By the time of this recording, the podcast is coming back up, the one that's been delayed for a while. I just got done the writing as of the time of this recording as well. But we are having 2 guests, friends of mine, are going to be on the podcast talking with me and asking questions. Now that's the whole point of a podcast, guys, is you to ask questions. That's the whole plan with that. But anyway, we're going to be reading Part 9 of Nathan Allen Gifter's Return, because at this point in the book, we're about to hit Act 3. Act 3 is nicknamed March Madness for a reason, because a lot happens in the month of March with Old Overseer, then 1 more month left in the end of the book, or part way for the end of the month. There's going to be a short epilogue planned as well, and then I started work on book 2 a little bit here and there. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go get... Oh, I forgot torches. Okay. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to cut the recording back on. Now I'll get some torches. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got all these torches. So let's go now mining. We are trying to get more diamonds because I want a full set of diamond armor. We are not finishing this episode without a full set of diamond armor. That's the rules, man. We're going to do it that way. But so, we should be getting to work on this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you guys went to go check out the reaction video, I'm sorry it was all messed up. I'm going to go back and edit it another day. I'm going to redo it. But I might do it a different way. I should have just live streamed it through YouTube instead of OBS. I know it was a new try on OBS, but we're trying OBS on the podcast, but I did a few settings since the reaction video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll have a link down below, but I reacted to Minecraft Live. The audio is choppy, the video is a little slow. I figured out why after the fact, but I had to crank up a bunch of settings, fix a few errors. But we're going to react to some more stuff. Our next planned reaction's coming out later this month. And I got a whole schedule planned, which I'll post later today. This video comes out tomorrow, guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode. We don't know the name of this one yet, but we are getting ready to plan some more things for this series. We're gonna go for 100 episodes or more, and then end the season, and then we're gonna continue off next season doing our major thing. I think I have a good idea. We're gonna end episode 100 by defeating the Ender Dragon and the Wither. Season 2, we're gonna start getting into the next phase of the game, which is getting the Elytra and basically doing all my achievements I'm still missing. I'm embarrassed to say I haven't beaten the Ender Dragon, even as an old player. But you're going to probably spam the comments going, why would you do that? Well, it's because I just haven't had the chance all these years. But now I'm going to damn do it. We're going to kill him. And I got a strategy this time around. I've been training with the master, basically. He's pretty good at his skills. He's been showing me a few things. I've been getting better at bows and arrows. So we're gonna do the End Crystal way, but we're not speed running it. But basically, I'm gonna make an Overseer replica sword. You're probably wondering, wait, why? So, William Gifter standard issue sword does 14 attack damage, and it's netherite. But here's the problem. We need the certain books for it. We don't have any of them. We don't even have one, or the sword itself. But at the end of this episode, the diamond one's going to turn into a netherite. We might make a replica of his armor, we might pick someone else, but after I heard a few updates ago, it might be late on this, but I heard about it. But they made the recipes for trims more expensive, and same thing with the weapons and armor. So we're going to have to do a lot of mining in the nether in between episodes. I might have to do a live stream separate from the series where we just mine in the nether. Oh, zombie, let's take care of him. Ow. Well, hopefully we're going to get that done today. I'm really enjoying doing the survival series for you guys. Hopefully we're going to have more members post. I know I've said this before. I don't want to make anyone panic at the moment, but I got some really bad news. Our main creative map where we do most of our other recordings got deleted. For some reason it's missing on my files. If you guys have any way to do it on an Xbox, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, last time this happened, it took me 10 days to get our world back. The last time this happened. It wasn't good. So we're going to try to get it recovered, and so we can play again. But so, normal shorts will have to be delayed. The Overseer history is going to continue on like normal, because I got the world resynced. But in between me having on break, guys, I've been moving to a new console. I finally got a series. I won't say which one, but I got a series Xbox of sorts instead of the One X, which has been reliable for the whole channel, whole length of this channel's beginnings. It's been reliable. But, you know, technology ages, and it's definitely gotten slower since we got up this far. But we're going to continue the Minecraft content on there, and my main channel is getting a major content rework. We are going to still post Minecraft on it, but we're only going to do minor things, like maybe a different survival series with me and a friend. Then the Overseer group, we are not doing good. We need to recruit again, because we are dwindling on members. We are down to 12. We were at 19 this past year when we started. And our channel anniversary is coming up this month, hopefully. And then we got some more stuff planned for certain things. Henry's series is going to be done, or the first episode's going to be done. We got one more set of footage we got to record, and that's about it. We got a teaser picture coming out tomorrow. And as for the next few shorts, we're gonna do something else. I want to talk about a few things at the old Overseer base, or the restored copy of it. We're gonna try to do something with the Redstone Co. playlist. We also got the Potion Co. Mark 8's anniversary coming up next month. So if you guys don't know, I'd go link the video down below. But anyway, I was known for something that not many people recognize in the Minecraft community. I have built one of the biggest potion machines ever built. One of the biggest ones on Bedrock. So you're gonna go, oh, you're a Bedrock player? Well, we kind of figured that, didn't you? I'm an Xbox player. Kind of figured that one out. But anyway, the Potion Co. Mark 8 was built in late December 28, 2021. The construction was finished on April 26, 2023, approximately at 10 p.m. at night. And it was running for a few times, and then it kept breaking down. And it was running again for a few times, and then broke down. But that leaves me in a sticky situation with that. Because, guys, I have a tough choice to make, and you guys are probably not want to hear this, so if you don't, cover your ears now. Now, the people that want to hear this, the Mark 8 might have to be decommissioned for good. I'm out of ideas to keep the old thing running, and since it's its third anniversary will be its last run. We can't keep upgrading it unless you guys know someone that is the master with filters, then reach out. Because we might have to do some major overhauling this time. I've added so many new circuits, so many different components to the hopper systems in the Mark 8. But if you want to know which part that's failing, I'm more than glad to tell you. So, the main hopper that feeds the water bottles to the first row of stands, which is 307 stands times 3 bottles. So from there to the stands, it malfunctions. It doesn't filter them correctly. Similar happened with the Mark 6. Mark 6 broke down due to an item filter failure. But the Mark 6 was the first potion brewer that was made in the medium size. It was able to auto brew and self-sustain itself. It broke down 45 minutes later. But it was running automatically. No intervention, no nothing. But that shows what came after. The Mark 7 was going to be an automatic, then it was scrapped. Mark 8 had an original automatic gear when it was being built. Still on my old channel. Or my main channel. But anyway, Mark 8's definitely aged 3 years. You know how redstone machines are. They don't last forever. That's why the Mark 9, which has been delayed for so long, Mark 9's getting done probably by third quarter this year. So we'd have a new brewer. It's shorter, it's smaller, but it'll have more power. And it's also got a totally different system to run it. It's got minecarts, hoppers, wires. It looks like a computer board. Like memory, like RAM. It looks like RAM slots, but they're potion modules. So it went from the Mark 8's old row in design, which started with the Mark 7, old row design, and we started using that as our basis. So that's what we did. As we're doing modules, there's going to be up to 13 rows of stands with 8 each. Probably like, well, that's not a lot. Add them up. There's going to be 207 of these modules. 204. The Mark 9 was planned to have 213, but due to its shorter track width, it won't have the room. Won't have the room to fit all that hardware. So the Mark 11 and 12, the two coming after Mark 9 and 10, Mark 9 and 10 are going to be the same. Also, if you guys are interested in this technology, hit me up and I'll see what I can do for you. But go check out our video we did when I last posted, and that was the Mark 1. Which she also built one. If you go check out the Frogster, I know I shouted him out already, but go check him out. Good dude. It's definitely, me and him are definitely building the Minecraft OG community back up. With the release of the Overseer book, I just want you guys to know one thing in mind. We are not out to seek fame. We're not like that. But we'd like to be known, but not, you know what I mean. But anyway, with the Overseer book, this story of old Overseer's rise and fall is something that inspired me by other creators, other things that happened years ago, old Minecraft superstitions, old Minecraft lore, sandwiched with their own stuff, makes this book a very cool centerpiece. Like William Gifter, he is a direct descendant of Herobrine, or in our lore, Herobrine A. So that's their descendants, you know. So, but anyway, William's 6th gen, and Herobrine A in the lore is a 3rd gen, along with 2 others, which we're going to get into the 3rd one that's still around that we know of, which is Nathan Allen Gifter himself. But if you guys don't know, Nathan Allen Gifter is not his real name. It's a cover name. Because if you don't know, if you get caught the last few podcast episodes and some things I said before, but anyway, there's 2 sides to that coin. You got the Outcasts, which are based on like Entity 303 and those guys. The Outcasts are the ones that were part of the Herobrine bloodline, but were separated in 763. Thanks to King Rice, Iris Herobane. He separated them because of his brother John Entity, also known as, well, you know, Entity 303. So we're connecting the dots with our lore. We're connecting them. But that's with his betrayal. Because this upcoming podcast episode, Henry tells us what exactly happened to the 2. Rice went on to live something else, but John, however, because he betrayed. So Rice and John, by the way, are both twin kings, but both saw very different angles of rule. Rice saw wisdom, kindness, and something else, trustworthiness. John had a different philosophy. He was obsessed with power, corruption, and greed, and control. He was obsessed with ruling everything. But he'd heard legends of a legend that was in Ender Valley at the time with our locations. That's what's going to happen. They're all more and stuff, you know? But anyway, with that going on, you had to do some other things as well, you know? So with that, the 2 kings forever separated their lines, and sadly, John was never seen again. Only Rice knew what happened to him, but Henry's heard the legend of where he's located. He's at a place called the Core of the World. He was buried there, and the legend said he still screams for his brother's name from the map from where he's buried. He was buried at -64, -y64 for that coordinate. He was buried that far down. He was buried for a reason, because Rice knew how powerful he was. But even though he's technically branded as an outcast now, so the outcasts that followed tried to succeed him, tried to become better. But each outcast generation came and went. There was only a few that stuck out. A few we've already mentioned. They were mentioned in a previous podcast episode. 298 and 301. Those guys used to be John's former king advisors. One was in charge of one half the army, one was in charge of all the finance and all the inquiries and stuff like that, like paperwork. But after he disappeared, they both turned on their former brothers and they formed the Outcast faction. But they're 2 of the most deadly, Henry's fought one back in his heyday, which we're going to learn about in a series. Entity 039. 039 was born in the late 900s, so he's one of the older ones. But he died to Henry, and in Henry's Diary, which is going to be a spin-off book along with the Dark's Diary. But 2 spin-off books, they're going to be short. That I can make them. But anyway, in Henry's Diary, we learn he blew him apart with a sword. So with his dad's sword, because Henry wields his dad's sword, the one his father used the day he died. Very same one. Henry uses it as its main weapon. Henry shot Entity 039 square in the chest. And he basically died on impact. But he was shot up like a lightning arc. But anyway, remember, this ain't real. So I'm just letting you guys know, it's all Minecraft stuff, That's the story. Our stuff, Let's get all these potatoes harvested. Sorry, I've been off on a tangent, but guys, catch any of that, let me know. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. I really hope you guys will like the upcoming episodes. They're going to be an hour and 20 minutes each, so a total of 4 hours of content. We're going to crank them out at least once a week now for this, but we're going to have time in between to do other content. Since I'm using now 2 devices, 2 different Xboxes now, and I'm using this when I'm recording this on in my other device, so we can max out both channels, crank up our speed at full speed with our content. And also with the book, I know you guys are probably wondering, who's this going to be targeted for? Well, we don't really know yet, but because it has a lot of scary stuff, Minecraft like graphical stuff. I know you're like, wait, Minecraft's graphical, but you know what I mean, the story building stuff. Like, yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do with that. So we're gonna get that done as well. We're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have help with it, and this next month, guys, I'm gonna try to finish off the book. Finish it, get my last thoughts. I broke up the last piece for a reason. So I'll finish Act 3 on the same document, and then I'm going to go to Act 4. And the epilogue's going to be separate, and then I'm going to glue them all together. Make one book, and then we got to finalize it. We got to get it proven, proofread, edited, whatever it needs. Then it's going to be out. I'm shooting for a September release. That's my idea. And also, if you guys want to know, I am going to include a map in some. But only 1,000 to 5,000 I'm going to make with the map. That's just a plan ahead. I might change it up. But only some will come with a copy of the Overseer map of the book. With the Greener Plains, the Eastern Desert, Western Wetlands to the west, and to the south we have Ender Valley. So we have them all connected. But don't worry. This is all ideas I came up with. I know you're probably like, why are you saying that? Well, some of those names might sound familiar, but trust me guys, this is all original. I took some inspiration from certain things, but that's about it. But I came up with most of this stuff, if you're wondering. But as for William, I don't know. We don't know much about him. Anyway, let's get all this done. Let's cook up some more potatoes. We still don't have enough diamonds. Still don't. I have one more place left. I remembered last episode to get some more diamonds. You want to know? Remember last episode where we ended at the mine shaft and I found a bunch of diamonds in there? We're going to go back and get them. And we're going to get all the diamonds out in the mine shaft. And we're going to connect. Hopefully by the time we get back from our end trip, we're going to do something. When we get back from our our stronghold trip, we're going to be going back to the Nether to get some more supplies. We're going to keep working on our base. But I want to do something that's kind of a big project, but we need to go mining some more. We might need to mine somewhere else. But anyway, our mine shaft's in a good spot. But I want to connect the mine shaft with one track, which I'm going to show me building later in the video. But I want to connect the mine shaft right up to the mountain with our other mine. So we could transport resources in between. Reminds me of one of my old saves. But what we're about to see in the mine shaft, guys, no spoilers, but we got some really rare something happening in this mine shaft. Because we pretty much explored the whole thing. We're going to get it all cleared out. We're going to fix it up. And who knows, by next episode, we should be heading off east towards the stronghold. And then also, we got to work on the villager thing after we're back. We got a lot of stuff planned, guys, for the rest of the season. So we're going to end the season by defeating the Ender Dragon and the Wither. The Wither is going to be harder to do, since he's hard to get the skulls dropped. But I have an idea for that. But we need a lot of netherite. We're going to need a lot of stuff. But I want to get a slime farm established. If you guys have any help, that would be greatly appreciated. But our goal is to hopefully make our mountain our giant base. And that's about it. And then once we get going, I'll consider a hardcore series. But you guys would really have to convince me. I had bad luck with one with me and a friend. Me and him played it for like about 10 days. 10 days in, I got hit by a creeper. I got blown to bits and I died. One shot. Just no mercy. Anyway, we're on our way to the mine shaft. There's the structure. Right there. We're going to establish a tree farm up on top. But I don't have to do anything anymore with our base. Because originally I was talking to a friend of mine. And I was asking if I should make a mob farm on top of the base, but really that's your guys' decision if I should or not. I'd love to have a mob farm on top of the base, but it's just, it would become a problem. But we're not going to do that. But after what we find this mine shaft in a bit, you're going to see I might change my mind. I might not have it at the base at all. We're going to make a tree farm. And also, I want to go back to that plains village, or head out that direction. Make up a second mine, and connect. If there's a mine shaft near there, we're going to find it. I think we did when we were down there in episode 6. I think we did find a mine shaft. Or what looks like one. If we go back there and find the rest of it, here's what we're going to do. We're going to connect that mine shaft to the mountain as well. So we have one giant rail network. You're going to be like, well, that's a lot of resources, man. Where are you going to get them all? Don't worry. I got an iron farm planned for later on. That's going to take some really extensive work. As you guys know, iron farms are a pain to set up on bedrock. I mean, you can make them. I just don't want one that makes hundreds of iron in an hour. I just need one that has enough to maybe 500. Maybe. I just need the extra iron. Because we're going to be making so much. And then, as for the Woodland Mansion, we do got to go back there. And do a few things. But that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's place down a bed. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this far. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button for our daily Minecraft uploads, videos, whatever. We're doing good, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this as much as I do making it. I really do. I like talking to you guys. Really do. I can enjoy making the content. I like posting on this channel. Okay, here we are. Mineshaft. Let's remember where those diamonds are. Oh, there's a bed down here. I think they were. Okay, let's start lighting this place up. I don't remember exactly. I think they were in here somewhere. Let's bridge there. And torch. Water that way. And mineshaft cart. Ooh, some loot. I'll take the rails, all this stuff. Take the torches as well. because we're going to be looting this place up. I might not be talking the whole time, guys, but if not, that's fine. I know. Now you can understand no one can talk forever in one sitting. But anyways, hopefully you guys will enjoy this episode, and I'll talk again later in the video. I'll talk when I get back to my base. Now you're gonna be like, wait, why stop talking now? Well, I just want you guys to enjoy. Oh, diamonds. Yep. Just enjoy the content, enjoy the quiet. You don't always have to hear me talk all the time. But anyways, enjoy what I get up to in the mine shaft, and I'll meet you guys back at the base. Bye for now. I'm back. So let's see what we got. 5 diamonds. I showed you all the strongholds or the mob spawner stuff. We got a skeleton and a spider and a cave spider. So we got all those spawners so we can make a grinder. See if we got all the diamonds. You ready? And let's put all that up there. There. Lapis, coal. We got so much loot now. Okay. Let's see. Moment of truth. Let's get the diamonds. 24, that's what I needed. So let's do it. Let's craft this armor and end the episode there. Then next episode, we got a lot more planned. Armor, boots, and the boots up there. And there we go. So now we can put our old armor off. Let's do that. Put it up there. Let's put all of our junk up there for now. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now let's take off this old set. Put up there. And finally, diamond armor, guys. Episode 8, full diamond. And diamond armor, diamond sword and pick and hoe upstairs. And guys, that's all I have to say for today. Have a good day. And that's all for today's episode. See you next time. Bye.